going to be looking for right now with the Kalista and the Taliyah. Early game playmaking on these side lanes, especially towards the bottom side of the map, seems very optimal. But while his early gank failed, Forlan's looking to find some success in the top lane.
Entry Fragger looking for his first kill as Vert there as well. The flash away, but Thorgren's going to get stunned, and this will be first blood for Team 1 in the top lane.
Forlan with a good movement.
He'll be looking to try and get towards his top laner to save him, but the stun comes out once again. Crash with the belly bop knocks him back. Thorgren down to half as Vert puts down the Spirit's Refuge. Fenerbahce able to fight this one out as Crash came to the rescue for his top laner. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, a root lands onto Absolute, and he has to use the heal and the barrier. The Ignite ticking. Padden with the final shot gets the spear in the back, and now Redbird's trying to turn it around. He does get the help picks and will trade 1-for-1 in the bottom lane.
Wow, action happening all across the board. It looks like Fenerbahce are trying to shut that down.
Thorgren's going to go in, the knockback onto Vert as well. No flash for him and no way of escaping Crash and Thorgren, who will be able to secure the kill. 2-2. Fenerbahce and 1 are even in the early game.
So many ganks happening onto both. He's trying to steal away this blue buff.
Misses the body slam, the knockback will come out. There is the unleashed power straight onto the base of Crash, and he will get removed from the map by Team 1.
Good utilization of the Shen ultimate there.
For the Inferno, they secure it, but Padden is not done. The TPs are going to join this fight as they look for the root. Thorgren goes in onto Redbird. He's used the wild growth, but he will be the first to fall. Team 1 just looking to run away. They're accepting a kill.
Bit of a dive in the middle lane.
And this is what Thorgren likes to do. He's the pillar of the team, and he likes to get these ganks off. Flash straight into Crash. Bruce knock back. The seismic shove will spell his end. Fenerbahce get the kill. Now Forlan's going to try and protect his tower a little bit as he forces Thorgren back. Satman tries to try and shut down Vert in this split push. In fact, they're going in with the Fate's Call into the Soul Shackles. Vert flashes away, respect, but gets caught in the binding, puts down the Spirit's Refuge. Padden will still get the stacks from this, though, as he looks to dive. The Shen underneath the tower. And 13 minutes in, Padden is already 3-1. Towards the top side for a little bit more. Stand United is available for Vert as he comes up. Not even going to channel it yet, as 1 are going to get dived underneath this tower. There we go. Absolute pops the barrier. Wild Growth used as well. The dive continues. Fenerbahce trying to get what they can out of this fight. They take the tower first. The stun is going to land onto Absolute. Forlan dead. It's a double for Frozen. And 1 are just getting scattered to the winds. A great binding from Japone. 3 kills down. Redbird running away, but I'm not sure he's going to escape today. It's Fenerbahce collapse from all 4 sides, and they play the early game well. They don't even need to get to the late game. They don't even need to get to team fights, because Fenerbahce are routing Team 1.
Beautiful dive once again. Thorgren looking to round out the fight with another kill onto Redbird. Everything going fantastically for...
Again, he's going towards mid. It's Thorgren and Frozen. It's the dynamic duo trying to catch out Brucer. Thorgren will be able to lock him up with the cat, and he will get the kill. The pillar on which Fenerbahce stands. Redbird there as well. Forlan looking for the flank. They'll knock Thorgren back, but already Absolute's taking the chunk. Redbird there as well. Here come the rest of Fenerbahce. Brucer off towards the side, trying to knock them back. The seismic shove does not connect, and Fenerbahce are just going to continue to roll this forward. However, they are flanked. They get some damage onto Vert, who flashes away. The explosive cast helps them secure the kill, and now the Featherstorm has to come out from Absolute. He flashes. Brucer still off towards the side. Great. Forlan's going to jump across the wall and bring Thorgren with him, and now he's caught in the wrong place as Redbird comes across to try and help his jungler. If they can take down Forlan, Fenerbahce can look for that Baron, but they're going for Redbird instead. Absolute pulled off towards the side as Thorgren is that tank, is that shield that Fenerbahce need when the going gets tough.
With the Gragas, they have everything they could need to shut down that objective.
Out towards the side, the inhibitor is being pressured by Padden and Japone. A good binding is going to connect, and now we'll see Thorgren stepping up to the front. Already Redbird is just dead, and Fenerbahce are going to push forward further and further. This will be their second inhibitor. They can just go mid, or perhaps they'll even look to push in this next wave.
Keep your eyes on the bottom lane too. There's a big minion wave stacking up. There's a flash from Thorgren.
And the seismic shove just deleted and demolished. Team 1 lose a man, and now Fenerbahce are going to look for the push. Vert jumps in, but there's just no damage at all from Team 1. 1907 Fenerbahce are looking to clean this up. It will be a clean ace for them as they take down Absolute. They're going for the Nexus Towers, and they're going to be 1-0 up against Team 1.
Very convincing game from 1907 Fenerbahce Esports. 18-4 is the kill score, with a 15,000 gold lead to round things out.
And if you're a Turkish fan, this is exactly what you want to see. Fenerbahce clean in the early game, clean in the mid game, and clean as they take down the Nexus to go 1-0 ahead.
So clean, I can see my reflection in the medic. Very good execution all throughout. have to bring my eyes once again back to Thordran. This guy, he just seems to be such a big catalyst for the team, whether it be engages, whether it be roams, whether it be just backline. You can engage with the Rek'Sai, you then have the follow-up from the Maokai, and you have the additional CC and damage reduction from a Galio.
Right, seen him gank top early on in the past. Here he goes, burrowing in, looking for the root as well as Vert lands it onto Thordran, the flash away, but the follow-up flash, and once again, Thordran might be the first blood target for Team 1.
Ooh. Keep track of it as the game progresses. Beforehand, he has caught out Japone.
Chain of Corruption comes out as well. They're trying to lock him down before he can jump away with the quickness, and they will take him out. Team 1 coming in. Here's the hero's entrance onto Forland. Brulsa has joined the fight. The teleport's joining as well. Thordran is in that front line as the rest of Team 1 push forward through the 1907 Fenerbahce team. That's going to be a dead choke at that blade. The Marine King is doing work. Brucer gets taken off towards the side, but here come the kittens. They're on a chase. They want a taste of Frozen. He's going to use the cleanse, but immediately caught up. And Team 1 continue to advance, continue to push, and continue to get kills against 1907 Fenerbahce.
He had Brucer on his back. He knew that Bert would be ready and waiting, but now Bert has been caught out.
And he's dead.
He is indeed dead. That is a one squished up Yordle. So Fenerbahce 92 tower, so they're trying to answer.
Forlan engaging onto Japone here, trying to get the quickness out as well. Knock up into the double knockup. He does escape, but here comes the Void Rush for the kill, and they'll get the second knockup. They're just diving, Vedius. And Team 1 secure 2. Thordran will finally nom down on a bit of Zersai. As towards the top side, there is a Valkyrie. Crash gets locked up, taunted down by the Shield of Duran. He's going to get to a blast cone, will use it, but Vert's already flashed the wall, and now actually Vert is on the wrong side of this. He will take down Crash and escape. The tree is the Baron. They might just lose it. It's going low. Down to about 4,000 HP. He's already gone. Just taken away.
They're going for the engage.
Engage with the charm. Here's the hero's entrance as Absolute jumps out of the back, but Frozen dives all the way in with that Valkyrie. Crash has already crashed and burned in this fight as Forlan looks to go aggressive. They need to be cautious because Frozen is on the backside of this, and he's got a lot of damage on that Corki. The lockdown onto Bert. Japone knocked up another kill. A great double taunt with the shield. Thordran in that front line. He's already got one. Brucer killed. Bert jumps in. Still Frozen up towards the side. Thordran will fall. It's a double for Absolute. Team 1 keep going. They keep pushing forward. They cannot quite get the final 2 members, but Team 1 take the fight, and they're looking. Forlan dives in, says goodbye, and Team 1 are not done. Fenerbahce scattered to the winds as Absolute chases down Padden, but Padden can't do it.
We don't actually have enough to kill the Varus, and he's just going to keep picking up kills.
Yeah, Thordran caught out polymorphed, and he's not going to be able to escape from Team 1. 13 kills to 5. Now a 4,000 gold lead has been extended. A 6th. Team 1 need to be respectful of what Fenerbahce can do, but they don't care at the moment as they jump onto Frozen. They get the flank. There's Japone now caught out. Here's the hero's entrance. Absolute still alive. That's a dead Rakan. He gets melted, and now Team 1 will turn their eyes towards
jungle, waiting for the pick, using the Tremor Sense to catch that carry out of position. And now 907 Fenerbahce, they want to try and steal the Baron. I don't know if Crash can get there in time.
Flashes in, he does not get it. Forlan secures, and he can spam laugh all he wants because he is laughing all the way to the bank. The root lands onto Thordran as 1907 and Fenerbahce are running for the hills. Redbird will get the root. There's the double for Forlan. 17 to kills to 5
members. The deficit is so big. 907, they're going for the engage.
Japone tries to get the charm in, but knocked back. There's the Mikuro Scimitar as well, used from Absolute, and he is able to open up the big guns on the back of this fight. Absolute is legendary, as I'm sure are Team 1 in this game. They get the 1 kill, and now they can look engage from 1907 Fenerbahce, but Brucer does not care. He steps forward. The Valkyrie comes out. That's the package used. We are going to see Forlan fall, but he's got the GA to come back. Absolute actually called out towards the back. He has the flash. Frozen still doing a lot of work, but the Nexus Tower's a dive. But still, Absolute is just pounding away on this backline. He will kill Thordran. He will kill Japone. Padden jumps in and will perhaps be able to hold this one for the time being. Brucer comes up with a mighty triple at the end. Padden with a triple of his own, but Padden has to turn point up if needed. Thordran's now the one to try and re-engage onto Vert. Gets the Bell Scream off. The knockup does not connect. The secondary one does. There's the Wild Growth, but already Vert is low. Here's the hero's entrance as well, trying to keep him alive. Japone down now. It's a 4v5 in favor of Team 1. Look at Absolute. It's a double. He's looking for even more. Gets the triple onto Thordran as they continue to push forward. And now Frozen and Padden have to do something incredibly good. Padden manages to take out Redbird down towards the bottom side, but I think Team 1 just want to go for the Nexus. Frozen's still there. Absolute will go low. Frozen just needs to land an empowered Sheen Rock. Padden comes off towards the back of it. Absolute gets some damage down on towards the Nexus. There gets the kill on towards Frozen, and now Padden forced off towards the bottom of the fight. This will be the win. This will be the Nexus for Team 1. and they equalize the series 1-1.
This time round, Absolute, he doesn't give away his life. He keeps the momentum going. You can see the excitement on Forlan's face as well, as sighs of relief come out from the members of Team 1 Esports. It's going to equalize the series, Medic.
Sejuani top Vedius.
No, I think it's Olaf top.
I think it's Olaf jungle, Sedge top.
No.
Forlan will get the chase off, but Crash can barrel away. Vert in. There is the flash. Vert's going to follow this up. Forlan has ghosted, looking for the chase. There's the stun. Crash might be caught out for first blood, and once again, Team 1 secure first blood in the top lane.
And just as we were talking,
well,
a lot of summoner spells, but here comes the LeBlanc. He's on the back end.
Marth is right off towards the side of this fight and will take down Japone. It's just so deceptive, so deceiving that as Redbird goes in onto Padden, he's gone invis, but they're still looking for this kill. Glacial Prism will connect, and Japone is going to be the sacrifice as Padden escapes. Team 1 once again collapse.
And this makes me really
worked out for them at times. Ghost has been used here by Forlan as Vert flashes in. There's the stun. Thaldrin not near Mega yet, has to flash away. Forlan looking for the chase, and Thaldrin is dead to Team 1.
Thaldrin holding on to his flash a little bit.
Padden steps forward a little bit too much. Marth jumps in there. The chains. Double chain gonna land. The barrier will be enough to root him up. Marth underneath the tower looking for the kill, but can't quite get it. Padden flashes away and Crash reacts. Fenerbahce able to get the kill. The knockback onto Forlan. Redbird's on his way to try and help out his jungler, but meanwhile Bosun's coming down as well. 19 to react because at the moment Team 1 with a 1-3-1 comp with those double teleports will utilize this Baron to great effect. Crash in the wings waiting for his opportunity to jump in, but he's knocked back. 1,000 HP. The Baron goes down to Team 1. They jump out the back. They'll sacrifice Forlan, but 4 members will get away with that Baron.
And once again, Team 1 sneak away the Baron. 20 minutes into the game 3, and now they're grouping up bot, and they're looking for a fight.
Knockback onto Redbird. Crash will get stunned up with concussive blows. He's down to half. Japone trying to keep him alive. He will survive for the time being. As now Padden just opens up that spray and pray. Marth jumps in to get the kill on Crash.
Mid laner is snowballing. You can still have value as Frozen now getting collapsed upon.
Marth trying to get the damage down. Here comes Forlan running in with the Ragnarok as he tries to roll over Frozen, and that will be a dead Syndra. The unleashed power not enough to take down the Olaf in return.
Classic caster curse. The moment you praise a player,
Forlan be aggressive, and because they are aggressive, Absolute and Redbird able to get a trade off. Vert is just trading straight into Thaldrin here. Thaldrin's meant to be the rock of this team, and he's getting collapsed upon. He's getting taken out by Team 1, and Thaldrin, when your foundations... Crash now once again is at that front line. He's getting collapsed on by Team 1. There's the Glacial Fisher. Absolute is going to jump forward as well. Vert looking for the flank. The knockback onto Frozen. Crash down to half, but he's surviving for the time being. Vert runs in with a Righteous Glory. That's a quick pig, and Crash goes down so low, but manages to survive, and now Vert is knocked back. Forlan from the side, but Vert will be the first to fall. Marth is in the bottom lane here. He just like this is what could win them the game. Vert caught out by Crash and by Frozen, but Forlan is looking for the chase in here. Marth is on his way up. Here comes the TP, and Forlan's overextended and knocked back onto Vert as he jumps across the wall. But Japone's going to flash forward. Absolute's still alive. Japone as well, but here comes Marth from the backside. Can't quite kill the Janna. Thaldrin's looking for the chase onto Vert. Team 1 still running away. They have to escape. Crash
for this risky play, and they're not prepared to answer the aggression from 1907 Fenerbahce. Let's see if Marth can stop this.
Marth jumps in onto Frozen. The root lands, but there's the cleanse. Absolute dodging around the side. There's the Baron. Goes down to Fenerbahce as they look to engage onto Marth and Absolute. The flash away. The Buster is great. Going in with the Righteous Glory. Marth down to half. The Unleashed Power does not take him out. Here comes the counter TP from Thaldrin, and now Team 1 have to decide. Do we dive? Do we go in? Do we risk our lives in this final fight? They say yes. They go for Padden, but Forlan is already dead, as is Vert. 2 members of Team 1 down, and 1907 Fenerbahce are able to get the kills.
Team 1 a little uncoordinated.
Here he goes to Absolute. He's the team fighting god, but Redbird puts up the wall and says, "You shall not pass." He flashes away. The Glacial Fisher will knock out Padden, and Absolute and Redbird will not quite survive as he gets taken out at the end. They might want to try. Can't get it. Knocked back. Padden with the flank. Look at him. He's the team fight god. He's the carry for this team. Forlan is shredded down. He dodges the Glacial Prisoner. Padden is a god. Goes unstoppable. Kills the Olaf and is now looking for that mid lane in him.
Excalibur has been when he got that kill. Think of the experience that he got thanks to the kill onto the LeBlanc. He closed the gap. He got a bit of extra gold. He started making his way back into the game, and then Team 1 did not choose to continue to put down the pressure. 1907 Fenerbahce will get their second Baron of the game, while Team 1 will answer with...
Marth then jumps around. He will realize that Padden is waiting in the wings. Redbird caught up by Thaldrin. Support is definitely going to die. Marth is trying to escape down towards the bottom side. There's the Glacial Prism. Pattern dominating. 6-0-3 on this Twitch.
One team standing in the way of that Nexus as they go for another fight.
Once again, onto Crash. They will slow him down, but Doldren's there. The Gnar, that's what you want from your foundation of your team. Pattern opens up. He's spraying and he's praying for more kills. It's a double for him. 1907 Fenerbahce will flash in for these kills. Marth forced back to the fountain. Bert forced back to death. And now 1907 Fenerbahce can close out this game. The quadra kill for Pattern. Give him his second penta of Worlds. He doesn't get it. Japone steals it away. There's a kill secure for you, Venius, as Fenerbahce secure the Nexus and secure a 2-1 lead.
The smiles on the faces of 1907 Fenerbahce. They wanted to give him the penta, but Japone, he did do a lot of work this game, and he said, you know what? I deserve some of the credit too.
That's what supports do, you know? You do all the work, you don't get any of the credit. Sometimes you just have to take away a penta on the fountain. Picking up the Rek'Sai as well, so a bit more aggression, a bit stronger in that early game. Team 1 need to get ahead, need to get that ball rolling, because we've seen how good 1907 Fenerbahce are.
Get in the face of 1907 Fenerbahce, yet to look, though, for an early gank top.
Going bot instead. Japone caught out with the explosive charge, has to flash away. Pattern, the new target. The Ignite comes down, but he's turned back onto Redbird, who uses the heal. And here comes Forlan looking for the knock of the barrier. Instead, they go for Japone. First blood to Forlan, and the second kill as well goes to Absolute. Eventually, Forlan will fall to Pattern, using that passive effectively. Frozen's roamed down from that mid lane. Redbird looking to kill himself on the tower. Absolute exhausted, and Frozen's going to get himself a double kill. Actually, manages to secure. Absolute's going to jump onto Japone. They just want to keep trading. The chain is not going to quite connect. But meanwhile, Forlan's getting chased off by the Voice of Light and the Star Surge. The stun connects, and Forlan's going to try and dodge his way away, but you cannot get away from Aurelion Sol.
Oh, things are looking rough.
Even with a little bit of help, then the explosive cast will knock back. The stun still connects onto Marth. He's exhausted. A good shockwave will catch up Frozen and Crash, but the Voice of Light just devours Marth.
Tier 1 tower, but Thaldrin and Aurelion Sol are making their way to get a collapse.
Yeah, Forlan did not realize Thaldrin was in the bush, then flashes over straight into the face of Crash. And boom, slap. Crash does best. Ganking with Frozen. There we go. Comet of Legend. Marth flashes away. Thaldrin looking for the engage. The Star Surge connects. The Voice of Light as well. The Shockwave does not. And Marth goes down, but Bert is able to lock Thaldrin underneath the tower, and it ends up being a 1-for-1 trade. Forlan on his way. Frozen still does a lot of work with that Celestial amount of damage onto it. The Star Surge onto Vert as well. He's getting taken lower and lower. He will survive. Frozen caught under the tower. Ignite from Redbird. Forlan jumps in, but immediately Fenerbahce collapse, and that is a very dead Rek'Sai. Fenerbahce looking for a 3-tower push off this single withheld. We said
Quickly take the tower. They quickly run at mid, but I don't think we have more time because I think we have another fight.
And Redbird caught out by Frozen, flashes away. The explosive cast comes out as well. There's the Voice of Light onto Forlan. Vert looking for the flank, and he might get it. Hits up 3 members of Fenerbahce. He's going to use that Nature's Grasp as well, but Fenerbahce line up, and immediately Pattern just gets the damage down from the backline. Frozen dominating 6-0-2. And
1907 Fenerbahce sit on an 8,000 gold lead as Thaldrin may be caught out.
Chasing onto him, the explosive charge won't quite do it, but here comes the Void Rush. Thaldrin trying to dodge away, but Forlan will be able to take down the bedrock of Fenerbahce as Thaldrin falls for the second time this game.
Good pick there from Team 1. And 1907 Fenerbahce found a way back. But now Frozen, if he makes plays like this, allows Team 1 to come back.
Nature's Grasp comes out, there's the Righteous Story as well. Flash, Shockwave onto Frozen, pull him back, root him down, knock him up and kill him so quickly. Team 1 able to collapse.
1907 Fenerbahce can't afford to be making these. Yeah, but Team 1, they get free farm now. But here we go. Okay, he has actually been spotted. Look at the ward just behind him.
Crash comes across the wall. They're looking for the collapse. Forlan knocked back with the explosive cask away from his team. Now he needs to work out, can he dodge around? He gets caught with the bow of the slow. Here comes the TP as Team 1 decide they need to take this fight. Forlan with the Void Rush jumps across the wall, but he's dead. And that is the jungler down for Team 1.
And now the Baron is prime, and now he's going to be the one to die out of position and potentially give this Baron over to 1907 Fenerbahce.
You feel if 1907 Fenerbahce get this Baron, it is the game. The Shockwave comes out, Fenerbahce get it. Now they can look for the push. Thaldrin looking to jump onto Vert. There's the Cataclysm, the king of the group stage of teams like SKT. Thaldrin goes in. The root's going to land onto Crash, but Pattern's still alive off towards the side. There's the explosive cast. It knocks back the tree. A good Shockwave, but it's just no damage from Marv. And Crash goes in. He engages onto Forlan. That's another kill as Frozen steps forward looking for the damage onto Marv and Absolute. and the Celestia expansion is enough. Absolute gets taken down, and Team 1 get destroyed by Fenerbahce.
Massive team fight win. 1907 Fenerbahce with a fantastic overall final game will take them to the top 16.
Superb game by Fenerbahce to close out the series. 3-1, they'll defeat Team 1, and they'll go through to World's Groups.
Considering how close the series was overall, it was a little bit surprising to see them so quickly get a massive early game advantage and then just be unrelenting with their pressure. Frozen roaming around the map so much, Thaldrun still setting up a bunch of ganks in the middle lane, and then getting an inhibitor at 16 minutes into the game. 1907 Fenerbahce very firmly demonstrated their dominance over their Brazilian counterparts, and they will be making their way out of the play-in stage and into the group stage.
Demonstrating why they deserve